IEBC, or to question the judgment of the Supreme Court that was rendered upholding the victory of Ruto. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense with my question.
Jax, you're making a lot of sense. Actually, you've answered yourself. We take it, we ourselves, not parliament. We is the people. This is what we are doing as the people of Kenya. In other words, we donate that power to parliament, we donate it to the presidency, and we can take it back. So what we are saying is that we have taken back that power. Even the talk between Ruto and the ruler is outside of the.
Can I make a comment? Just a small comment.
Go ahead.
Let me make a small comment. The courts of the Republic of Kenya have already made a ruling. When Uhuru and Raila tried changing the constitution, they have already made a ruling. You cannot institute such a process. You can't. You can't go outside and then purport to come back in and sneak in through parliament. They have done that. All right? We can jump up and down and say, oh, this is what's happening. We are in the middle of a crisis. This is what we need to do. We have been stopped by the courts. Remember, each and every institution of government has systems to protect it, to run it, to audit it. It has happened before. So we can run up and down and we can say, oh, this is what's going to happen. Now, the politicians will do what they want to do, but it takes one cheeky, sneaky Kenyan to bring it to a halt through the legal process.
And I think it is what Duke was saying. What if someone goes to court, despite all the agreements and deliberations will come in? I don't know if Duke will come in after this. Despite everything that will be discussed, if they go outside the rule of law, the constitution, because Ruto strongly said that they will play everything by the book. What happens if slightly they coin the law, or rather they twist the law? What do you think will happen? Someone, as Duke said, will go to court, and that will be nullified. We'll be here again asking for mandamano. We will not get a solution. So I don't know, Lala, what you think about that.
I think what we are missing here is that we can take matters back to ourselves, but it has to go through a referendum, to validate it. So we are not outside the constitution when we go to the streets. It's just we're saying it's us, the people, doing it. So that means we are not going through parliament. When we're on the street, that's not parliament. That's an extra stuff that is given us by the constitution.
Okay. Duke, before I come to Kenya Revolutionary.
Yes, I agree that the Kenyan people are sovereign. They are above the institutions. However, you cannot say that Kenyan people have decided, or we as Kenyans, we have decided to go against the constitution. The problem is, which metric have you used? Have you done that? Have you done a survey and said maybe 70% of Kenyans wants us to do away with the constitution? So it's about the measurement or the metric to determine how many Kenyans are for something or against something. So you cannot just have a rally and say now all Kenyans have said so and so. So that is it. Number two, the Azimio side.
Are you saying that because there's an article in the constitution itself on how to amend it, the stages, the process of how to amend it, so those stages have to be met before we even discuss of changing the law?
Yes, actually, that's how
we're going outside the constitution, because what we are doing is very constitutional. Because allows us. That's the beauty of our constitution. There's some things here that we are doing, but they are very constitutional. When you come against the people marching and start beating them,
please, I think you're misleading us. You're misleading us because even Raila himself said, you're misleading us. Raila himself said that an ad hoc committee will be formed and Parliament must change its standing orders. Please. What does that tell you? You are outside the law. Please, let's not mix issues.
Parliament will have its place.